There's a lot of interesting streamers out there that do a variety of streams: gaming streamers, painting streamers, body painting streamers, streamers that focus on makeup, streamers that just, sit around talking about random stuff like trending topics, news, entertainment. That's something I enjoy watching, and maybe one day I'll do streams like that, the quote unquote just chatting streams over on Twitch. I wish we had a category for that on YouTube, because if we did, I would definitely go down to the studio options and select just chatting for future streams, because there's definitely a lot of things I would like to talk about that would be good for a just chatting category. So yeah, there's a variety of different types of streamers out there, and they're all trying to appeal to the audience that they're focusing on. Today we're going to talk about one of those particular groups. I guess the pool group, or the bikini group, the TNA group, mostly women. Now look, I will make a disclaimer here. Not all women. There's plenty of amazing female streamers out there that are really engaging, really entertaining with their viewers and subscribers, followers, and are also very good at video games. And I have a few friends that happen to be in this category, including my fiance. So there's a lot of female streamers that don't have to resort to a little TNA on the webcam, because they have a personality and they can engage their audience and they actually play video game. But over on Twitch, there is a group of streamers. I'm not going to name names. I'm not calling anybody or singling anybody out. That seems to appeal to the lowest common denominator, which is, the TNA, that, cleavage and butt, booty, ass, whatever you wish to call it. And like a lot of times you'll go on Twitch and there'll be several of these channels just appearing on the front page of Twitch, like for everyone to see, even underage, because plenty of underage people are hopping on YouTube watching streams and hopping over on Twitch watching streams. And I just sit there going like, yeah, there are kids and tweens just seeing this with their own eyes. And where's the safeguards? I guess that's not really a thing, especially on Twitch. Now, for the record, I don't really care if a female streamer has no qualms about showing her butt in like some really tight jogging pants, like yoga pants or whatever, with a certain, I guess, skin tone to make it look like she's naked. Because I've seen a couple of those where they're just laying there on their couch or on their bed, just having their booty just aimed right at the webcam with thousands of followers watching. It just feels like low effort to me. But they get the views and they get the sims, and with the sims come the whales, and they're probably making bank on Twitch for literally doing nothing except for laying around showing their derriere. And the same thing can be said for the pool girls that wear bikinis or very low cut, very revealing outfits, and showing almost everything, leaving very little to the imagination. And this is allowed on Twitch. Now, I go back and forth about this. On one thing, I feel like maybe this shouldn't be on the front page of Twitch. Let the girls have their channels if they're the ones choosing to put themselves out there, literally. But I don't know if it should be on the front page because of that other issue we just talked about. The fact that the underage do venture these social media platforms. And right there, boom, they're seeing it. So I guess that's my main issue here, is just don't have that stuff on the front page, Twitch, so it's not so easily accessible by your younger underage audience. But the other thing I want to talk about is the fact that these streamers are doing it for one reason, and one reason only: money. they know that if they show their cleavage, if they show their butt, well, they make it look like they're showing their butt while at the same time not showing their butt because they have pants on or really tight yoga pants on. They're going to get views for it. Even if they're just sitting there just randomly chatting with chat or texting on their phone or putting themselves in a sexual position. I'm not going to name names once again. But it's unfortunate that they have managed to build up such a huge simp army that just watches them nonstop. And there are plenty that financially contribute to them. And look, it's your money. At least I hope it's their money. I hope it's not mommy or daddy's money or grandma's money that they're using via credit card. But these streamers don't care about you. They have no interest in any of you. They're putting themselves out there, and they may talk friendly and be like, "Oh, thank you, so-and-so, for the donation or for the follow," and they'll be all friendly to you. But do you think they really care about you? No, they don't. They just want your money. That's all they're after is your money. It's like a strip club, basically. With I guess one rule. You don't take off the clothes, right? You go as far as you can go without actually showing anything. But they are not going to go home with you. They're not going to be your girlfriend. They're not going to fall in love with you. And you have so many of these simps, and you can't even say that on Twitch. I don't know why. They just shell out tons of money to these girls who just sit there showing their butt or showing cleavage and acting all friendly and flirty to anyone that gives them money. And I think that there are the majority of the donos that realize that they have no chance with these girls, but they just give them money anyways, I guess because they enjoy what they see. Hey, it's your money. Once again, you do you. You're not going to be doing them. But I think there's also those that are very, very delusional that think that, hey, if I continue to follow this person or subscribe to them, I guess it's subscriptions on Twitch, whereas it's members on YouTube. But they do that, and then they continue to send bits and donations financially, especially the nice big ones, right, where there's like I guess 3 or 4 digits involved. Then maybe somehow they'll be able to slide into these girls' DMs or get their cell phone number and strike up a conversation, or maybe get a little bit more on their OnlyFans, because a lot of these girls also have an OnlyFans, which they will get their wells to go over there as well in order to show them a little bit more than what they show on Twitch. Not all these girls. Some of them do have, I guess you could say, a line they won't cross. They go right up to the line, but then they stop. But then there's those that have no issue with going as far as they can go in order to make as much money as possible out of their extremely loyal viewers. Majority are male, probably some female, but the majority are male. And once again, it's their money, hopefully, and you can spend your money how you wish, but you should go in it with the realization that they want attention, and most importantly, they want your money. And that's why they're doing what they're doing. That's why they sit there showing you what they're showing you on Twitch. It is because they're trying to get your money with as little effort as possible. And once again, they have no interest in you at all. It doesn't matter if you send them $10 or $100 or $1,000 or more. They'll be nice to you. They'll put on a good game, a song and a dance, and be all flirty with you. But you have no chance with them. None whatsoever. And for the record, I'm not calling for those channels to be banned or boycotted, because I do believe that, hey, if people want to watch it, and if it doesn't technically violate Twitch's terms of service, then good on them. I hope that the majority of the girls that are doing these pool TNA channels are doing so of their own accord, aren't being coerced to do it by their partner, whether it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, etc. I hope they're doing it because they just want to do it. They like the way they look, and they want to show off what they got, and they want to make a nice little profit off of it. Okay. Once again, that's their choice. But don't be under any illusion when it comes to these channels. And for the record, I think there are a few male channels out there that do something very similar. Like they'll stream topless, especially if they're like in really good shape. They got like a nice little six pack and some muscles on them. They'll do it. But I don't know if they get as many views or simps as the female streamers that do the pool hot tub and the TNA action. And I guess the body paint streamers also fall into the category, but I feel like they put a little bit more effort into it. Yeah, they put pasties on in order not to show a certain part of the boob that I guess is censored. You can show almost every other part of it except for that one part for reasons. And you'll see them just painting their body. So I guess that's something, some sort of effort. Unlike just laying there on their couch or their bed. You got to do what you got to do in these tough, difficult financial times, I suppose. But my advice to any of you out there that are simping over any streamer, whether it's me for reasons. By the way, I have a fiance, so there's no point in simping over me. Or any of the female streamers out there that are really good at gaming, or you just happen to like them because they have a cheery personality and they actually do interesting content, or they're one of the ones that I've just been talking about in this video. They have no real interest in you. You have no chance with them. So why waste your money on them? My advice, find a real girlfriend. I know it's hard, especially in the 2020s with the way relationships are in this day and age. You have the apps, right? The social media apps, the dating apps. And a lot of times it feels like most of the people you're swiping for are bots, are potentially catfish. But there are a few real ones out there. But if you want to find somebody, then get involved in things that matter to you at the local level, or join clubs or hobbies or groups. And maybe, just maybe, you'll find somebody that shares some common interests to you, and you'll hit it off, and you'll find some compatibility and some chemistry, and then you might find yourself a real life girlfriend or boyfriend, and you no longer will have to throw your money at the Twitch streamers showing off the cleavage and the booty that really don't care about you. They're not your girlfriend. They're not your boyfriend. They're just out for a hustle to make as much money off you as they possibly can with as little effort as possible. But hey, once again, it's your money. Just don't be under any delusion about the fact that you will never get to interact with that person. There's most likely no chance that you're ever going to become involved romantically with them or have a future with them, because most of them already have a partner anyways. But hey, if you just like watching those channels just because you like to have a look-see, and these girls are willing to show you as much as they're allowed to show you on Twitch, then I guess there's no real harm in that, because they're doing what they're doing because they want to, and you're just looking at it because you like to look. And for the TNA streamers out there that do this willingly, enjoy it while you can, because I feel like it's only a matter of time before Twitch cracks down on you. They're making a nice little profit off of you right now, and that's probably why they continue to low-key promote you, because they know you get views, they know you get money, and they also get a percentage of that. But the day will eventually come when they turn their back on you, when they stab you in the back. They'll punish you, they'll suspend you, they'll eventually ban your channels, and they'll throw you out like a leper.